to nurse in the kitchen. I'm thinking nurse training and advocacy. That's my other channel. Today, I am still on my weight loss journey, 35 pounds down. So this is not the time for me to slack off now. In fact, I was thinking of um, fasting today, but I came home. I came from my walk, run, and I was a little bit hungry. I had like a little bit. Yeah, I eat fish once in a blue moon, even though I'm doing plant-based. But anyway, so I had a little bit of fish left. I had that. So I've been thinking of experimenting with. I had this extra squash left from January 1st, and I know they go bad really fast. So I'm thinking in my head, I made a squash salad last time with I put papaya, and then I put asparagus, and I had like some nuts. It was so good. I ate it all in one sitting. So today I said, what can I do with this squash? I didn't want to do any more soup. So I was thinking in my head, I'm gonna make some fritters. So I'm gonna boil this, and with that, I'm gonna boil some plantains. I had a mixture of regular plantain. I wanted to buy one that was kind of trying to get yellow, and then I have some yellow that are maduros, which is ripe plantain. So I'm gonna boil these first, and then towards the end, I'm gonna add these because they don't take much time to cook. And then I am going to mix them with some kind of a sauteed veggie mixture. And then we're going to put them with cooking spray, and we're going to make little patties. And I'm going to call them fritters. So we will see. And then as a side, I have some, how do I call these things again? Some Brussels sprouts, which I love. I'm going to roast the Brussels sprouts. And then I had some leftover broccoli. And broccoli, we have to cook it really fast, otherwise it's gonna go bad. I'm gonna blanch these and then just toss them in with the roasted. I love these roasted Brussels sprouts. I always forget the name. And then in my to mixing with the mixture of the squash and the plantain. Actually, I was looking for breadfruit, and I went to my favorite Caribbean Spanish store, and they didn't have any. And I didn't feel like driving 20 miles to the other town to go get the breadfruit. So I'm gonna stick to those two, the squash and the plantain. And then what I'm gonna mix with that, once I mash them, I'm going to do a mixture of garlic, onion, some green pepper, and then I wanted something green to kind of contrast all that yellow. And I looked for a spinach, but the spinach was a little bit on the expensive side. You have to be a very careful shopper these days. So watercress was reasonable, so I'm going to put the watercress in there and mix it in before I form the little patties, like I'm calling fritters. So I'm going to get started boiling the stuff, and then I'm going to do the veggies, and then when it's time to put it together, then we'll come back. Okay? Okay. So I have boiled the plantain and the squash. I haven't mashed them yet. I want to go ahead and make the filling. Well, not the filling, but the veggies that I'm going to use. This is some onion that I am sauteing. And I had a jalapeno here that is just sitting here ready to go bad. So I'm going to salvage whatever I have. I'm going to chop it in, taking the seeds out. Because I want to put some um, kimchi in there as well. I got to get some garlic and some red pepper. Okay. beautiful day out today. I've been snacking on the plantain, so this is not a fast day. Not for me today. I was gonna say tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be better. All right. Gonna get. I did put a little bit of olive oil. So now let's do a little bit of the peppers. You know, usually when I buy peppers, I don't use it all in one go. Unless something I used to love to make is sausages and peppers. Oh my goodness. The Polish sausage. I can't have that now, but it was so good. Trying to make sure I keep in mind that I want to do my blood work in a couple of weeks. See where I'm at. Okay. Here is my scotch bonnet. Julienne. When they're lengthwise, we call them julienne. Helps you to have small dices. Oh, the only color I'm missing is the yellow. I just love bell pepper. I do. Yep. And then I'm going to use the watercress. I have the broccoli, the Brussels sprouts are in the oven, being roasted. I'm gonna blanch the broccoli. Maybe put it in, let it soften a little bit in some boiling water. And then I'm gonna toss it in there with the Brussels sprouts. I think that's enough. There was a contraption I saw. I don't know if it was on Amazon. They put the garlic in something, they shook it, and then all the skin came off. I mean, you can go crazy getting all the different little gadgets. There's a company that started advertising on my cell phone called Temu, Temeu, and they have a bunch of things that are really cheap. And you're like, yeah, I could use that. Yeah, I could use that. Next thing you know, you're gonna have a kitchen full of knickknacks. Very easy to do. Oh my gosh. And then we're gonna season. Yeah, because we definitely wanna season what's going inside that mash. I'll just show you a couple and then we'll stop because we don't want you to have to sit here and watch me do all of it. Oh, I was going to add some crushed um, chickpeas. Yeah, because we have to kind of add a little bit of protein so that if we're eating that, we don't feel bad that we're not getting our nutrition. You know, vitamin B12 is very important to take once you're not eating meat because that's where we get most of our vitamin B12. So I try to take one once a day. Try to remember. I'm not always successful in keeping up with that. Okay, so here's the watercress. I'm gonna have to use all of it because this is not something that I like to eat. Usually we put that in some stew in our culture, but just like spinach, it disappears in food really quickly. So getting the rubber band. And this is one of those things that you want to be sure you're rinsing really well because it can have a lot of dirt. So I'm going to go like this. So this I can save so that when I'm making, excuse me, broth, so I'm going to save that. The other day I used the asparagus stem and I used them to make my broth. That was really good thinking. I was like, oh, yeah, you can do that. Because remember, if you're trying to get broth, you're just trying to build flavor. So any vegetables that you have, you know, I watched a lot of Asian shows and they spend, you know, those restaurants, they spend a lot of time building their broth. And one thing I see them use a lot, it almost looks like turnips, but I don't know what they call it, so they're bigger. All right. I had a little bit of lemon going here. I'm gonna put it in here. Might need more. Lemons were like 3 for $1.59 today. Jeez. Just things are just so expensive. Okay, so now we're doing the seasoning. Adobo, brown pepper, Italian blend. Just gonna put like a little bit of water. It's just too dry. Mm, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and add a little turmeric. Not that we need the color because we already have all that orange going on. This is red pepper flakes. Um, Basil, dry basil, dry oregano. They already have that in that Italian blend, but why not? Cayenne. because I don't see where my Scotch bonnet peppers are. Oh, not forget the kimchi. That's gonna give it a little kick. Now I know I can't eat kimchi by itself, you know, like as a side. This was cayenne. Smoked paprika. Love that stuff. A little bit of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and add the watercress because I want it to soften. Maybe I'll add a little bit of that water. Heat back up. Let's get ready for the kimchi. The Brussels sprout. I think it's good. I'm going to turn the oven off because I'm going to make a little vinaigrette and then I'm going to toss it in. Toss them in. That's good. They're ready. All right. I have some thyme. I'm going to chop in there. Maybe a little bit more lemon. Ready? Yep. But I want the watercress to keep its vibrant green color. I don't want it to lose its color. I need to get rid of some of that liquid. So heat goes up. Alright, so we're chopping the thyme. In there. Let's get the kimchi. And that's good. And this is the pickles, which is pickled cabbage. This one is hot. I'm gonna put a little bit of that. You see how my hand controls the end of the knife? I haven't cut myself with a knife in years now. I did cut myself while I was in school though. burn myself at those restaurants. Oh my gosh. Okay. There. I think we should be about done and getting ready to mix those. See, I could smell the picante, the heat. You know, when I boiled the plantain and the squash, I kept the water just in case I might need to play with the consistency, because that's exactly what you do. Like when you're cooking pasta, you always save the water. See how this watercress disappeared inside this mixture? That's what happens when you put it in stew. You can barely see it. Okay. Let me have a taste. It's probably hot. Yeah, cut that piece of kimchi. The Brussels sprouts out. All right. Yeah, it's got a little kick to it. Yeah. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. We're going to take our mix, and then, uh-oh, the plantain got really hard. All right. I think I like the fact that the plantain is a little harder because it's gonna add more texture to the mix. Oh, I like the way it smells. Yummy. How did I come to this? I don't know. It just came to me. I love squash. Just like I love papaya. I originally got a big papaya. Then I was like, I'm only supposed to have fruit twice a week. Let's just do a smaller one. So I went ahead and exchanged it for a small one. Oh, this is good. Look at that. Now this is not gonna be like, I did some plantain, some baked plantain, I don't know what we call them, patties. This is gonna be fritters, so it has to be, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need any water. The squash was soft enough to really control the texture of this. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna mix that in. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this pan. So that's what I'm gonna use to make the fritters. Okie dokie. Here we go. Got the stove back on. We have our Brussels sprouts. They look so nice. That's a lot. You know, the squash was a nice size. And then when I went to get the plantains, they were like 3 of the sweet ones for $1.99. So, I mean, I couldn't get less than that. So I'm going to use my ice cream thing, scooper, so that they're about the same size. I'm going to scoop them down, scoop them in there, and then flatten it with the spoon. Oh, I forgot to put the mashed chickpeas. Alright, just add some chickpeas that we are going to smash. I don't need the liquid. Excuse me. 3, 4 tablespoons. That'll do it. This back. It's almost like if you were to put crumbled tofu, it would be the same thing. Trying to get some protein. You know, when I was doing the biscotti, I was reading that the pistachios have protein. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, the other day I was reading on, you know, online on Facebook and TikTok. People just say all kinds of different crazy things. This guy said in the pan it's butane. I'm like, what? It says olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, lecithin, soybeans, uh, mono, well, dimethyl silicone. Okay, I don't know what that is. I need to read up on that. Maybe it does have butane. Oh man. I'm gonna put a little bit more adobo in here. And then let's squeeze that little bit of lemon. Because you know, I seasoned the filling alone. I did not season the batter. Alright. Let's get ready to cook the first 2 or 3 for your benefit. ice cream scooper. This one is big. If it's a fritter, it has to be thin, right? Okay. We're gonna do the first layer here for you to see. We're gonna do 4. Turn the heat up. Okay. They are cooking. So I'm gonna have quite a few fritters. Ready? Water. We're gonna put the broccoli in there. Let them cook a little bit without losing their color. And put them in an ice bath. Plate ready. What did I do? Was it this one? Or was it the other one? Just want to show you a couple. And then I'm going to turn this heat up a little bit. Then I'm not going to put any more oil. I'm just going to use the spray. Oh, roasted Brussels sprouts. I do. You season the Brussels sprout like you would season anything, you know, salt, pepper, garlic, and all the other spices that I use. A bit more delicate because we're not frying, okay? So just understand that and be patient. We're gonna flip. Okay? It's almost like when you're cooking eggs. It takes skills to flip. We used to make so many eggs, you know, over easy, over medium, over hard. And some people were never satisfied with how their eggs turn out. And being somebody who cannot stand running eggs, oh, it would turn my stomach. I know, I'm a weird chef. I watched this program last night about some chefs in Panama. One of them is the French chef. The other one is a Panamanian. And then the other one is American and has been in Panama for a long time. All right, here we go. Flipping time. Okay. I mean, actually, they do look like fritters. I have to say, they look like fritters. Irregularly shaped, but they are fritters. Oh, this is gonna be good. I just want to make sure that my mixture of broccoli and Brussels sprout is not dry. So that's why I'm doing like a vinaigrette so that we can have something, not two things that are just really hard. Okay. So this is our first fritter. Let's see what it looks like on this side. Beautiful. I tell you, I surprise myself sometimes. Remember, this is what cooking is all about. The creativity, you know, that the sky's the limit. Oops, I booked this one. But have no fear, you can reshape it. Yeah, that everything is about skills and creativity, right? There is nothing, no one who can tell you, no, you can't do that. If you understand the principles of cooking and flavor, you know, how you create flavor, you can cook anything. Now, when I get to Panama, this person is talking about this French chef has a dish, a signature dish, that is the octopus salad. I'm not an octopus fan, but his looked really good, so I'm willing to give it a try. I am willing to give it a try. This one was a little big, so we flipped it. It looks good. This is not going to be a fritter that you're going to hold in your hand. This is the kind of fritter you're going to use a knife to eat. But look how pretty they look. Oh my God. I'm going to turn this down. Here we go. I need a little help for me to put it on here. Oh my goodness. Look at this, you guys. Look how pretty. Okay. So I'll just show a picture at the end. Okay. This is what it looks like. I still have the last four. And then, of course, I use the Pam spray. I'm gonna use the last four for my plating. They look so good. Look. And we flip. This one is a little one. That was the baby that was left. So let's let it cook a little bit more. But look at those. I'm going to use those to plate. Okay? But on this one, I'm just going to add some green onion to decorate. And oh man, it's so good. It's not gonna be something you can pick up. You're gonna have to put it on your plate and you know and use a fork to eat it. Because you don't want to use the white part of the green onion for garnish. You want that color. Okay. So we're gonna just put that on here. And voila, we are done with this one. And then I'm going to plate the other one for you because the side got a good look. Huh? Okay. So we're going to plate this one here. This one here. Nice. We flip the baby. We flip the baby. Yeah. And we'll just put the baby on top. For here, I have the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts. So this is homemade vinaigrette with red white vinegar, garlic and onions and all kind of herbs. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of that in here. Okay. Just gonna add a little bit of oil. And then we're gonna mix. And then I'm gonna use my tongue. I'm gonna add the broccoli to the side. So it doesn't look dry, right? Which is what we didn't want. Okay. Now remember, you blanch the broccoli, and then you have to put it in a ice bath, so you don't lose the color. Because there's nothing worse than brown broccoli, brown green beans. Oh, major pet peeve for me. Major. So here is the other plate. I have a little bit of onion here. I'll tell you, like I say, sometimes I amaze myself. I do. And look at that. If you're plant-based and you're eating that plate and it's healthy, it's low fat, it's full of goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I need to have a career on recipe development. I should pursue that for plant-based. Okay, bon appetit.